Hello all my fellow muggles and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. If you're brand new here, my name is Sim and I create weekly videos where I try out new makeup looks, I sing covers of songs and basically just have fun. So if that's something that you want to be kept up to date with, remember to subscribe down below because that helps the channel to grow and I really appreciate everyone's support. So for today's video, I'm combining two things that I love, and that is makeup and Sims. Yes, I am obsessed with the Sims game and I have been for many years. As I got older, I never really got over it, so I am still playing Sims. So one of my favorite parts of the Sims game is actually creating the Sims, so getting to choose their hairstyles and their outfits and of course their makeup. And that is where today's video comes in. So I'm going to be creating a new sim and then playing around with the makeup that they have in the game. And once I've created the makeup look on the sim, I'm going to try and recreate that makeup look on myself. So let's move over to my laptop and let's get this video started. So I'm going to move into the corner of the screen here while we are in the game. I've loaded Sims now and we are in the customize your sim section, and I've kind of created a lookalike of myself minus the lockdown hair because they didn't have faded pink as an option. So we are just going to go for blonde, and it's quite a plain outfit because we're just going to be focusing on the makeup really. And I'm just going to zoom us into her face now and then we can go into the makeup. What's really cool is they have like MAC makeup looks, and then you can go either like very bold or you can go for natural looks, so it's quite a wide range of looks to play around with. While we still have a bare face, I think let's just scroll through the options and see what we can actually create. So first up is the eyeshadow, and I actually really like this kind of like cat eye shape. Only thing is, I feel like the colors are a bit too safe. Where this MAC one, I really like this purple pink gradient. It kind of like gives me like a sunset type of look. Scrolling down to the eyeliners now. This MAC detailed dragon type thing, I don't know why it is like standing out to me, but I'm kind of scared. I don't know how that would look on me, how I would recreate that, so it's interesting. It looks cool with the eyeshadow actually. Maybe if I just go for like a black wing, I think that looks nice with the eyeshadow as well, like the shape of it. So let's go for that one. For the contouring, I don't think there's not that many options really, and even if I like click through the different shades, like I don't see that much of a difference. I mean, except if you go for like the very pink or the very lighter side of it. I think I would usually go for like a more bronze type of color. I think this one will probably work for me. And then lastly, scrolling down, we of course have the lips. There's a lot of shades actually to choose from. This one is quite interesting though, the two tones, so it's like a different color from the top to the bottom of the lip, so that could be interesting, and it kind of plays with the gradient of the eyeshadow. This could look great on the sim, and then we get to me and it just looks so strange. We have the final look on the sim. I think we can move over to the makeup station and then start recreating this look on me.
Let's go!
I'm back at the makeup station and it's time to recreate this Sims look on myself. I'm gonna start off with the corner of my eye, so that lilac shade, and I'll be using the NYX Bright Ultimate Shadow Palette for all the eyeshadow colors in this makeup look. And first up, I'm going to use this lilac shade over here. And I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and just place it in the corner and kind of just keep on building up that color. I'm thinking I want a bit more pigment over here, so I'm going to go in with this kind of violet shade, and I'm just going to place it in the same place that we have the lilac shade, and I'm just going to apply this very lightly so that it doesn't get too dark. I'm happy with the lilac purple shade that we have in the inner corner of the eye, so I'm going to move on to the peach color on the rest of the lid. To do this, I'm going back into the NYX palette and I'm going to use this peach shade over here, and I'm going to add this to the rest of my lid, so the 3/4 where we don't have anything yet. I want to make sure the two colors blend nicely together, so I'm kind of overlapping the end of the lilac color and the start of the peachy color. Moving back to the inner corner of the eye and the lower lash line, in the makeup look you will see there's kind of like a highlight moment going on, so I'm going to use the Shimmer and Glow bronzer by Sorbet, and I'm just going to add some highlighter in the inner corner. There's also a bit of that lilac shade along the lower lash line, so I'm also going to go ahead and add that color in there. With the eyeshadow now done, I'm just going to do the other eye off camera before we move on to doing the other elements of this look. I'm back with eyeshadow on both eyes now. So moving on to the eyeliner, we don't really pick an eyeliner for the waterline. So I'm going to take artistic license and add some white liner to the waterline. I'm using the Essence Kajal pencil, obviously in the color white. There really isn't an easier way to brighten up your eyes than with a good old white eyeliner. Moving on with the makeup look, I'm now going to add that wing that we have along the upper lash line, and I'm using the Almay liquid liner in the shade Black. So I've added the wing on both eyes now, and this is kind of as far as the makeup look from the Sims game takes us in terms of the eyes, but of course we cannot leave this look without adding some lashes. So I'm first gonna go and just apply some mascara, and I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Intense Black Mascara. I'm going to boost these lashes even further and add some false lashes. I'm using the Stars in Their Eyes lashes, which is part of the Eylure Enchanted collection. And with the lashes done, we're done with recreating the eyes for this makeup look, so we're going to move on to the lips now. Just to refresh your memory, for the lipstick I chose the look that had two different shades on the top and bottom lip. So I'm going to start with the bottom lip, and I'm using the Rimmel Lasting Finish lipstick, which is part of the Kate Moss collection, and I'm using the shade number 3. Then for the upper lip we have more of a pink shade. So for the upper lip I'm going to use the Sephora Cream Lip Stain, and I'm using shade number 6. One small last detail that I'm going to add is the beauty mark that you see on the Sim. I do actually have a beauty mark here, but when I add my foundation it kind of just covers it up. So I'm just going to use a brown brow pencil and color this beauty mark in again. I'm using the Brow This Way fiber pencil by Rimmel in the shade medium. And with that final detail added, it brings us to the final Sims inspired makeup look. I have to say I'm quite impressed with the makeup options in the Sims 4 game, and I really like how the makeup look came together in real life. I might even use Sims for future makeup inspiration. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and also leave me know in the comment section what you think of the final makeup look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next week. I'll also try not to play Sims for the rest of the day now.